Hi, so I just got back from going out with my friends to the cinema to see Beauty and the Beast, which was gorgeous, and I cried a little. Oh, so good. Emma, you did such a good job. Oh my gosh. And by the way, whoever says smart water is better, it's exactly the same and costs 9p more than just plain water. I don't understand branded water tasting differently. So today I'm going to talk about something I've learned recently. People change. It's a fact of life. Everything around you changes. Everything changes. You may suddenly not like the colour blue but like the colour purple, or you may suddenly stop being a fan of One Direction and start being a fan of the Vamps. You know, things change, people change, everything is changing constantly. Sorry to scare you. It's just fact. Now, how we look at this change and deal with this change is totally up to you as an individual person. It's up to me as an individual person. It's up to people as an individual human being. Personally, I deal with change in interesting and complex ways, because the mind is a complex place. I accept some change with open arms and enjoy it and love it. I accept other change in the worst way possible and I hate it. And a lot of the time, the change I love is the change that I control and I decide. Changing my favourite band is easy, my favourite colour, and kind of how I do my makeup, how I do my hair, cutting my hair, things like that are good changes in my opinion because I have control over them. Whereas emotional change and people around me changing is a change that I don't like and can't deal with. And this is a lesson that I learned. People changing is the hardest change for me personally to face. I don't like it when people change because it does mean most of the time that they move away from me, or that we no longer are friends or acquaintances even, and that is so hard. But as I said, change is inevitable. I've been alive for 15 years, and in that 15 years I have seen people come and go in my life, and the only constant people who have never left my side are my family. And honestly, I don't think they ever will leave me because I said they are my family. Friendships, however, are much more difficult because they do come and go and they do change. My best friend in year 7 is no longer even my acquaintance. And it took me a very long time to be able to let go of that and let go of her not being my best friend anymore. But the thing is, if people change, they can also change again. Take a favourite band, for instance. This is a really kind of abstract idea, but let me just roll with it. Let's say that your favourite band starts out by producing covers of other people's music. You find them producing covers of other people's music and you go, they're interesting, they cover songs that I like, okay. Then they release their first album and you're like, damn, I love this music's great. It's very pop-punk-like, it's very, raw, it's not love song-like, it's not kind of over-romanticised, it's a great album. But then their next album decides to go in the pop route and they start producing love ballads and things that you don't like. You can either stick with that band through that bad album, or you can leave. Now, you may think that those are the only two options, but there is a third option, which is you keep an eye out from afar. And then you see after their second album, which wasn't so successful, they produced a third album which was just 10 times better than the first two combined. And so you can then say, well, I was faithful throughout it all, or you can say, hey, it's nice to see you're producing stuff I like now. Do you mind if I listen to your music again? This is a really weird little analogy, but it does make sense. Friends of mine have changed a lot recently. At first I didn't like it and I found it difficult and I found it really hard to understand and cope with. However, now it's okay. I understand the change is inevitable and that actually change can be a good thing. Someone who I thought I could never, ever be friends with again is one of my best friends. So friendships are difficult. They so are. Find out the way you deal with change because it is hard. It really is hard. I'll see you tomorrow with another day of bedding. I'm sorry I've missed too. I had a very busy week with exams and I came home on Friday and slept. Mwah. Bye! I think this smart water made me smarter. Not sure.